Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Laura and enjoy the video. This video is for the ones who are going to their first year of university and are really stressing about what you are going to need, everything that you are stressing about because of the first year of university. I've lived my first year last year, so I'm a professional now to talk about the most essential things you need. It's different from course to course, degree to degree, but oh well, I'm bringing my experience and what were the most essential things for me during my first year of university. So, for the ones who are asking if it's okay to bring a backpack or just a bag to university, and I must say that it's really anybody cares what you are wearing. Obviously, that what you're wearing is going to say a lot about you, but that's not the whole point. I've used for university like once or twice my backpack, just my black backpack. It's like dirty and everything, but because it's really old, I have that backpack for almost 10 years now, and it's been with me like for eternity. So it's like it's really your choice. If you prefer to use a backpack, like use a backpack or use what gives you more comfort. I really love to use my bags. I have two bags that are like my favorite. I have this one from Michael Kors and LS. Is like a collaboration, and it is really big, and it has like just these two little compartments inside, and like here fits everything that I've needed during my days. It was in here, and for me it is really comfortable to use my bags and going them, and it really like makes that statement, because anybody has like a bag like this, so it really makes a statement. So you are the one who has to decide what you want to look like, what you want to appear, what you want to be comfortable with, because that is going to say a lot about you and a lot about your character. So the other bag I usually use to university is one more cozy, is this one from Tooth, and it is like this lilac color. It's really like cozy and more spring vibes, and I really love to match the bags to my outfit. Usually when it's more hot outside and like more summery spring vibes, I usually use the lilac one, and when it's more like autumn and I'm wearing more darkish colors, I use the Michael Kors one. So that would really depend on what you want. Like, you just need to be comfortable. Anything else matters. Continuing with bags, I usually I lunch in the university because I have to go by bus in the morning and in the afternoon. So I spend the whole day in university when it's needed and when I have to come home earlier. But oh well, I have to take lunch. And the most practical thing I found was this, that is really small, but it fits everything right. So it doesn't it's just in a little space I can have everything together, and it's not too much weight to go every single day to university. So if you are like me and you take lunch at university, one like this, really small, it's perfect. Other thing that for me is like top 5 stars. I love coffee. I have here my coffee while I'm recording, and I must say that I take coffee to university. When it's not coffee, it's tea, and I have always a drink with me. So for my cups, my specific cups that I love are this one from Nespresso, that is this. And this is the old version. Now there are new versions. I have a new version, but it's not right here. So, but this one, it was with me for good and for bad this year. And this one from Starbucks, this one was more difficult to carry around because of the straw, but it was really, I prefer this one actually because it's easier to take my coffee in. It was just more difficult to take on the drive, but I would prefer more this during the day than this one. But this one, of course, is more practical. So that depends on what you prefer. If you drink coffee, if you don't drink coffee, if you really need a thing like this or no. So this was my favorite, and it was like what saved me this year. Now, what I took with me for university. What I took with me, like for writing in classes and everything, was this notebook, this ones that you can take off and put on the pages. And it is like this now because I haven't prepared yet the things for this year, so it is still empty. But this one for me is perfect because in the middle of the semester, after like the midterms, I can take the parts that I don't need any longer, or if it's something that like I need more space, I can put more pages in when the year goes on, and I can take pages if I don't need them. So for me, this is a must go, and I can use it this here, from here, from here, from here. I use this on my first year, I'm going to use it on my second year, and it's perfect for that. And you say, but oh, they don't speak really fast and you don't have time to write everything. Yeah, I write the most important points for me. Like when the teachers say the same thing like off and on and on and on and on and on, I usually write them down. And when they say like too loud some sentence, or when they pronounce something really specific and say, oh, this is going to get out on the midterm, I usually get those things down. But as I said, they speak really, really fast. So what I usually use is just a pencil and a rubber. Only thing that I use for writing. Then in my house, I do my resumes and do everything like correctly and write everything okay with the appointments that they put, like the PowerPoint and whatever that they are putting on the platform. But in the classes, I write everything with these two things. I use this pencil from Faber-Castell. I really love this. I've been using this since I was like really, really young, like really, really young. Because when I use like the other ones that are round or another format of the pencil, I usually got like in here hearts. So I started using this triangular one, and it fits perfectly, and I can write for hours and hours and hours without a stop. And then a rubber, because of course if I get anything wrong, I can just rub it off and write it again. I've written all my notes in with my pencil. Some people must say this is absurd. If my younger self heard me say this right now, she would say like, Laura, are you crazy? What are you doing? Like, yes, I did this my first year and it was okay. So I'm going to do it for my second year as well. If it worked for my first, it is going to work for my second. So yeah. Then, as I said, sometimes the teachers put the PowerPoints and it's easier to write on them. So I use as well my iPad. I have an iPad Air. It's like old. I didn't buy it specifically for the university. I already had it, but I used it like, okay, fantastic. And I must say that what I used the most, it was like a Good Notes app. Because you can put like specific apps. I paid for mine because I've tried another ones like Notability and another one, but I found this one like I'm going to say this specifically. When I was in high school, I loved to watch those videos of people organizing stuff and etc. etc. So I've started to try those apps on my iPad, and I found that GoodNotes was the one I liked the most. So I did like this try on while the applications are free. And when I went to university, I already knew the one I wanted to use. So I started using GoodNotes. And GoodNotes, I have like this all organized in folders. So yeah, and I have my anthropology folder, and I'm studying anthropology, so I have in here my first year folder, and in there I have like divided in first semester, second semester, and inside the semester I have each of the subjects that I had. And yeah, this, for me, organizing it like this, it is pretty cool and pretty amazing, and it helped me a lot if everything like organized, because I can have like a more open space, so I don't have to like get away a lot in my thinking. It's just there, and everything's done. So yeah, I think it's really practical. I think if you really want to, you can get it. Like, yeah, I'm not saying like, oh, you have to get it. No, that's not the point. It's not going to be like really, really important. It's just, if you think that is going to be good for you, yes, okay, then you can buy it and you can use it. If not, there are like the free programs on like the iPad, or if you have other tablet other than iPad, I must say that you have as well these apps, but you have the Notes app from each for each format, and you must use what you feel more comfortable. As I told you, I tried before, so I thought it would be really good for me, and I can have everything. And in my degree, I have to read a lot, and sometimes the teachers put like the texts in the platform, and we don't have to buy the book because the books are really expensive. So I just put it in my iPad, and I don't get it printed because it's really expensive to print those things. So for me, it was the best to buy the application instead of printing all the stuff I had to print, because if I had print everything that I've read in my iPad, I would spend more money than I spend in my application. But that depends from degree to degree. I'm not saying you to buy it if you don't need it for your degree. So you have to see what it's more comfortable to you and what you'd be using. So I say that first you should do a test drive, and after a test drive you would definitely choose if you want it or not. Next thing, I think it is an essential to me, but since like long ago, it is an agenda. I love these ones that are like week planner, that you can see the week, and you can have like a full sight of the week that you're going to have. I love to write inspirational quotes each week, and I get everything that I need to do in here, because I feel that if I write the things that I need to do, it is easier for my mind to record and to get track of that. And I prefer to have that written on paper than on my computer. So an agenda for me, it's always like amazing. This one, for example, is from Amazon, and the brand is Phenocam. Other thing that helped me a lot was having different colors highlighters, because I love to highlight things in different ways. Like if I'm talking about one topic, that topic is with one color. If it has another topic, it has another color. Or if I love to do like this pink combination and do like not so important things and the keywords with this more darkish pink. So I love to do like this combo, or with the blues, or maybe other colors even, and do always like the important stuff and the keywords in that important stuff with a more darkish color. And I think that really helped me this year to focus on more important points and not having like everything just one idea for there, one idea for that, and having everything organized by keywords. And I think that helped me a lot. Another thing that I bought for the first year, and it was like life-saving, it was this mini folders. This is like purple rainbow, but they open like this, and you can put like the pages inside, and it keeps everything together. And when I wanted to take my resumes with me, putting like 4 topics, like one for one subject, another for the other, and having it like this helped me so much. And I think it was really cool having everything organized. And yeah, these ones are from Shane. Another thing that helped me so much organize my stuff was having a folder. Mine is blue, like the color of my degree, and I have it like divided in each subject that I had in the first and second semester, and I have everything that I needed for this semester in here. So this is another big important thing, because I don't take this for university, but my resumes and my some evaluations, or some things that the teachers gave to us, or some things that I printed myself, and everything is in here. So my first year of university is all in here, and having like things physical for me, it's really important. And it's easier for me to have everything in one place, and to like read it on paper, and can highlight it, and can like write my appointments. So everything is in here, and this was literally a big help for me. Last but not least, I have let the best thing, I think, for the last. One thing I bought, it was actually during Black Friday. It was this headphones from Sony. And I must tell you that I use the ones like the small ones from Apple. And I must say that in my like bus travel in the morning, it was like a bit disturbing, because I could still hear everything, and it was like a lot of sounds mixed. And with these ones, it is perfect. Like I can't hear almost anything in the bus when I put them in, I forgot how it's called, but like the silence mode. And I love these ones. These are like the M4. It has already like 2 new models, the M5 and M6, I think it's something like that. And I must say these ones were the ones that I preferred, not because they are cheaper, but I think of the quality of them. And I do prefer like this model to the newer ones, because yeah, you have almost the same things, almost the same quality, because these ones you can like fold them up, and now the 6 you can also do this, the 5 you can't. But I do love this head part, because it's really comfortable on the head, and I have tried like the 5, and the 5 wasn't. And before I bought them, I watched a lot of videos about them, and about which were preferable for me to buy. And after seeing a lot of videos, I thought this ones would be more practical and with more use. I had already tried ones of this before, but yeah, I fell in love with them, and they are my go-to. I already traveled with them, not just for university. And I must say this, yes, this was the best thing I bought from all the year. Like, this was literally the best. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, and if you do think these things are something that you want to get, or you should get for your first year, go ahead. If you think that it's not so much need and you are not going to need them, doesn't mind, and it's just, I'm just giving you like my part and what I thought for me it was like the most important things that I have during this year. So thank you so much for watching if you watched till the end, and go watch my other videos and give a like and subscribe my channel, please. Love you so much, thank you, and see you next video. Bye.